lot more noisy than it was last time. I think we're hiring a CFO tonight.
Yeah, this whole special meeting shortens these.
You have too much on it. Facilities, contract stuff that I was.
Relax, it's all good. You got a few minutes.
You try to experiment and go because you start tapping on this and see if you can do. Give it five.
Yeah. And I think we are ready to go. Nope.
Sorry, everyone. Who do we have for our invocation tonight? Please. Well, we are so glad to have you now.
Dear Heavenly Father, as the Yukon School Board meets this evening, may we ask that you wrap all the attendees in your loving arms and keep them, the students, the parents, the teachers, and all other school employees and all other administrators away from harm. In a short period of time, school will be over and all will be heading into summer vacation. May we ask that this be also a safe and productive time for all. We ask these things in your name. Amen. Everybody please face the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No, we may not be seated. We may stand up for the flags, the Star Spangled Banner.
We have a special treat.
Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
guys have a seat. We'll introduce you guys here in just a second.
Okay.
Get this party started, right?
I'd like to call the meeting to order, and Ms. Rowe, would you do the roll call, please?
Here. 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 Here.
Here. Okay, superintendent report?
Oh my gosh, yes. We have so many things we're going to talk about tonight we have a lot of really solid stuff. So let's start with the middle school choir. Come on up and introduce your gang and just brag on them a little bit. Introduce yourself as well, please.
Okay. So I'm Tammy Massey, and I am the privileged choir teacher at Yukon Middle School with the 7th and 8th graders. And I'm so thankful that you all are letting us dote on them a little bit this evening. They actually did most of this hard work in the fall, and that is to audition through 2 huge rounds and make junior high all-state. And so I want to take time to introduce them, but let me tell you just a little bit more detail. 2,044 students across the state of Oklahoma auditioned for the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade choir. And the selection after 2 rigorous rounds of auditions came to 346. And we had a total of 5 qualify, 2 9th graders. Tonight I'm featuring the 7th and 8th. This beautiful lady right next to me is 7th grader Molly Lebsack. 8th grader Avery Hoagland. And 8th grader Carson Bowen. And as you heard, there's a lot of talent there, and most of it is natural. And I just appreciate getting to play with them like Play-Doh, but they're natural. So thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, since we're on a middle school theme, Mr. McDonald, where are you, sir? Come on up. I told you we're going to celebrate a lot of really cool things. It's May, and we got a lot of people here tonight, so we're gonna bring it out and shine. So
You know, we love celebrating.
Well, thank you, Dr. Simroth. I have the pleasure of having Mr. Josh Hardy up here today. He's one of our 7th grade geography teachers at Yukon Middle School, and he received what's called the William D. Pennington Award for 2022 as the Outstanding Social Studies Teacher. And this is people who demonstrate effective teaching by any measure of excellence. So basically, how good are you? And he was awarded this at the Oklahoma History Center on March 23rd. And his wife got to go to a big gala, and it was all big time. I'd never seen Josh in a suit, so that was awesome. But he received $500 and a plaque for his recognition. And I think probably the coolest thing about this is he's the only one in the state of Oklahoma that won this award. So.
wow. Very cool, Coach Henson. So we also have some nationally recognized people that we want to showcase, right?
Yep.
Have you noticed a theme over the last few months about how our athletics
I have.
teams and coaches and people have been recognized? So it's good, very good.
Thank you. I'm here today to recognize Leander Walker. Leander is our head athletic trainer for the district. He is recognized as the District 5 winner of the Athletic Trainer of the Year. Before I let him have the mic, I'm going to read a letter from, you're getting the mic, from Sherry Conley, the state rep of District 20. He said, "It's my honor to recommend Leander Walker for the National Athletic Trainer of the Year. Leander was instrumental in getting Riley's rule passed by the Oklahoma legislature in 2019. Riley's rule ensures that all Oklahoma schools have an emergency plan in place for any site that hosts an athletic event. The law intent is to make sure that schools are prepared for a medical emergency anytime they have students participating in sports. Riley's rule will absolutely save lives in the future. Leander's passion for athletic training makes him a leader in his chosen profession. His willingness to involve himself in the legislative process to better serve his athletes speaks volumes about his dedication to his school and his state. He truly promotes health and safety while attending to his students' needs. Leander is a community leader. I believe we are just seeing the beginnings of Leander's innovations in athletic training. Leander will play a major role in the safety and protection for student athletes for years to come. Leander is a results-oriented person who has dedicated their life to student athletes. Leander will have a long-lasting and positive effect as an athletic trainer. Leander Walker's past efforts make him deserving of this honor, and I am proud to call Leander Walker a friend. It has been my honor to work with Leander and now stand with him in recommending him for this well-deserved recognition. Thank you for all you do, Leander.
We can do a duet, Brian and I. If he's going to give me the mic, we can do a duet.
Okay, so we're going to continue. Come here, Desiree. Please, Ms. Whitmer. Sorry about that. It's been a long day, man. We're just trying to roll. So we have some more honorees, but I want to talk about my friend and colleague, Desiree. My friend. Desiree is the Region 14 Assistant Superintendent of the Year. Congratulations. So this qualifies her to now go on and put your stuff in for state superintendent. I mean, assistant. No, you don't. Oh, we don't. I'm sorry. Ooh, that was bad. I don't want to.
Rewind.
Yeah, rewind that. Assistant Superintendent of the Year through the OASA, and we're just so honored and really fortunate to have Desiree in the district. The time and efforts that you put in are just phenomenal. You're a huge part of our team. And we all, I can see the folks out here, some of our colleagues looking at you going, yeah, she is that. And she has done such great things for our district, and we're very blessed to have you. And I'm blessed to call you a friend. So. All right. But we're not through yet. All right, let's go back to some kids now. Robert, are you ready? Robert Wetzel, YPEA President.
So YPA works with the district, hopefully improving the district. And I think we've got a pretty good district to work with. The people I'm about to recognize, part of their achievement goes to all the people that work with them. The school board that provides the leadership along with admin, the teachers, the paraprofessionals, but the real praise goes to the students themselves. They put the effort, they put the hard work in. And so we like to recognize as many as we can with the Anton Yonda Scholarship, high school seniors that are going off to college. And so Anton Yonda was a board member several years ago, and so we've named it in honor of him. And we have 4 scholarship winners, and all of them have just done great things throughout their school career. And I want to recognize them. If they're here, please come on up. We have Grayson Hoke. Kellen Orr. Emily Schneider. And finally, Shanna Varghese.
I think that this may be the first time you've added 1,000 on attendees for the board meeting. Well done.
Last minute notification, they all know.
Look at them. Look
Great
at them.
students.
Well done. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to go from one end of the spectrum to the other. So we're going to celebrate our retirees now. And our Assistant Superintendent of Human Resource will do some dialoguing
And if our retirees would feel go this direction, we'll come around and give you an apple. If our board members would step up here, we'll let them go through and shake your hands. And yeah. Here we go.
I think that can hear me. Okay, we also, before, yes, retirees kind of come make a line.
Not hibernating yet.
I don't want it to fall. All right, while our retirees come up, we also want to recognize that we have two special guests with us from the Canadian County Retired Educators, and that's Fran Cates and Susie Grimes here with gifts for our retirees. All right, so we are going to start off. This is so bittersweet, but we are here to celebrate because they are going to retirement, and even though we are losing some great experience in the classrooms, we're very excited to honor them and all their years of service. So we are going to start with Paula Simpson. Paula has been teaching for the last 20 years at Myers Elementary. She has been in the field of education for 24 years, working in Jones, Oklahoma, before coming to Yukon. After retirement, Paula plans on spending more time with her family, traveling anytime she wants to throughout the year, and making her own personal to-do list of things she enjoys. Paula has so many fun memories from her time at Yukon. One of her favorites is that she gave Starburst jelly beans to her students on Fridays as a fun Friday treat. Of course, her kindergarten students would always ask on Monday if it was Jelly Bean Day yet. And we may ask that too today. So Paula has students that are no longer at Myers, but she still asks if she does Jelly Bean Fridays. So we want to thank you and celebrate Paula Simpson. Next up, and I feel like she should have the microphone and sing to us, is Candy Myers. Candy has dedicated 28 years to the field of education, all 28 years in Yukon. Candy moved to Yukon when she was in the 4th grade and has never left. Candy has taught at Skyview for 11 years, Central for 4 years, and is ending her career with 13 years at Ranchwood. Candy's plans are music, including private lessons and music therapy and traveling with her husband and creating new adventures. Candy has written several grants throughout her years that have taken her to Japan, the Czech Republic, and Germany. Her favorite memory is being able to visit these places and learn about the music and culture and bring it back for her students. And we just want to say thank you, Candy Myers. All right, next up is Sherry Stone. Sherry is retiring after 39 years of teaching, with 38 of those years being in Yukon. Her teaching career started in Enid for 1 year, then to Yukon teaching at Myers and Parkland. Sherry is planning on spending more time with her family and volunteering for some nonprofit organizations. As a Nana, she wants to explore new things with her grandchildren. She is also looking forward to making her own schedule and spending time with friends. Sherry's had so many fun times over the last 39 years with her colleagues and students. It's hard to narrow it down to just one. Her highlight is the many incredible people she has worked with throughout her years. So congratulations, Sherry. All right, next up, Lisa Megley.
Can we make her do detention?
Lisa is retiring from Yukon High School as the associate principal. Lisa started her career in Wichita Falls, Texas, then came to Yukon and never left. She has been at Yukon for 30 years. Lisa will continue to travel and plans to turn her Vacation Bible School t-shirts into a quilt. Lisa's favorite memories are helping inspire and encourage new teachers to be the best they can be, and she will miss those themed Halloween costumes. Thank you, Lisa. All right, next up, Belinda Bedell. There you are. Belinda was short and sweet here. Belinda has been a teacher in Yukon Public Schools for the last 38 years. Her entire teaching career has been in Yukon. Belinda's family, who came to Oklahoma in the land run, I didn't know that, has had multiple valedictorians in Yukon, every single generation of students since then. So that's amazing. And we thank you for your 38 years, Miss Bedell. All right, next up, Tammy Lloyd. Tammy started as the business teacher in Dewar, Oklahoma. After a few years, she was then hired as the business teacher and softball coach at Edmond Santa Fe when Edmond broke into the 3 schools. After 6 years at Edmond, Tammy was hired at SWASU as the head softball coach and kinesiology instructor from 1999 to 2014. She then went to Western Heights for a few years, but we stole her, came to Yukon in 2018. Tammy has had a total of 33 years in education. Tammy has taught in Yukon for 5 years. She started at the middle school teaching in the 6th grade careers class, moved to Lakeview when the 6th grade was moved from the middle school and taught computer literacy. Tammy has been at the high school for the 22-23 school year, where she taught computer science essentials and AP computer science principles. After retirement, Tammy's planning on playing a lot of pickleball. Yes. Best memory at Yukon was being able to be in the same building with her son, Ty, and him coming by to say hi and give her a hug. Tammy says, I've totally enjoyed my time at Yukon. The administration has been amazing. And I didn't write that. And the people I have worked with have been some of the best. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be a part of this great district. Thank you, Tammy. All right, next, let's celebrate Mary Ward. They'll get it. They'll get it, yes. Mary is retiring from Parkland Elementary as the lead teacher in the Millers 3 program. Mary is retiring after 12 years with Yukon Public Schools. In retirement, she plans on playing with her grandsons and great niece and nephew. One of her memorable experiences was a time Mary was walking the track at Parkland with the 3-year-olds. She was playing around with them and got tripped by one of the students. She remembers thinking, don't hit your head, don't hit your head. Well, she hit her head. Mary had her head super glued, but returned to work. So we want to celebrate Mary Ward. And next up is Catherine Fuqua. Catherine is retiring after 33 years of teaching. She has taught in Alva, Fargo, Shattuck, and is finishing up her career at Myers Elementary. Catherine says she will remember the times that her team did room transformations for the kids and immersed them in the content. In retirement, Catherine plans on spending time with her husband. I think you're the first one that said that, so I don't know.
We're still newlyweds. So.
Sorry to all the other husbands out there. But yeah, so Catherine plans on spending time with her husband and her granddaughters. Her biggest goal is to kick cancer in the rear. All right, next, Lori Parks. Let's celebrate Lori. Lori is retiring with 28 years in education. She has taught in Yukon for 21 years at Central Elementary. With all the time on her hands, now that she's retired, she's going to spend time traveling to New York to watch her son Lane play.
Take her husband?
No. He's sorry. She's gonna go watch Lane play football and spend time with her granddaughter, Palmer. Fun fact about Lori is that her school, Central, is the same school that her grandparents, her dad, her aunts and uncles, and her sons all attended. Her family has a lot of history at Central and Yukon Public Schools. All right, next up from the high school is Henry Harrison. Come on up, Henry. All right. Henry's much shorter in his words here. Henry is retiring after teaching in Yukon for 14 years. He has taught fundamentals of web design and fundamentals of technology at the high school. In retirement, Henry will spend time enjoying his family. So congratulate Henry Garrison. All right, come on up, Mr. Brummett. Ron Brummett is retiring after, you can applaud. We applauded everybody. That makes me feel better. Okay. Ron is retiring after 35 years in education. His career has taken him to Yuma, Arizona, 3 different school districts in Kansas, and at last, Yukon. He has been the principal at Myers for the last 13 years. He is excited to have fun on his next adventure, which I'm guessing will include horses, but I don't know that. When asked about fun memories, he replied he has too many to choose from. So thank you, Ron. All right, last but not least, come on up, Linda Prentice. All right. Linda is retiring after 38 years in the field of education. Prior to her 32 years in Yukon, she was at Noble and Putnam City districts. At Yukon, Linda has been the librarian, media specialist. At Yukon Mid-High, the 910 building, YHS, the 1112 building, and now the YHS building we are in now, which is 9 through 12. Linda plans to take the summer off, ooh, good for you, and enjoy spending time with family and friends, visiting her son in Broken Arrow and her other son and his family in Salt Lake City. By fall, she will be learning new skills and taking a job in some new area yet to be determined. She may even go back to school. Linda has made many fun memories each of her years at Yukon. The ones that bring her the most happiness are interactions with classes and individual students when they delved into topics and shared their knowledge, questions, and ideas with enthusiasm. The energy of their being interested in their topics and of their wanting to share their knowledge while learning from others has been truly fun each year for her as an English teacher and media specialist. Their bright eyes and voices hold special places in her heart and make her smile. Another memory was packing up the 1112 high school library, combining it with the 910 collection, and unpacking and shelving the materials at the new YHS Media Center on Yukon Parkway. It had many challenges, but she had a lot of fun doing this with Pam Blurton, Gloria Knoll, Connie Haga, and Sherry Carpenter. From carefully boxing and labeling everything, carting some of it between buildings, using the elevator that sometimes didn't work, and wondering if things were too heavy, we'd get stuck inside for a while, and then unpacking to merge the contents, we had lots of laughs. I will miss my great colleagues and students at Yukon. Thank you, Linda. So we definitely want to get a picture of all of our retirees together. I know people are clamoring to leave this exciting board meeting, which I don't understand. But I do want to say this year's retirees have dedicated a combined 414 years to the field of education. And yes, 311 of those 414 here in Yukon.
So a good spot for this picture might be back over there by the Miller's backdrop. If you're still here, why don't you gather there? That would be fantastic. You want to give them a minute before we go on? Set your timer, Deanne, 60 seconds. Yeah, I'm finished. Coming to you live. It's WKRP in Cincinnati.
I dare you to yell, "Good morning, Vietnam."
No. I'm gonna stay for a little bit. Okay. Okay, that would be all of the stuff that I have. So let's turn it over to who's next?
Board member comments. Okay, we'll start with our board member comments, and I think we'll start with Mr. Wells.
Okay. Well, I'm still on limited duty, so I don't have too much to say tonight, but I will mention a couple of things. I did get to attend the Teacher of the Year event, which was really nice.
Can you guys hear Mr. Wells? No? Okay, we'll hold on just one more minute.
They
while
were quiet for a second and then they picked back up.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It won't take long.
it's very true.
14 years of service with them.
Yeah,
That what
we can
you
give
counted
another
out?
couple minutes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's fair.
Yeah.
411
414
years, 414 years.
411 in
It's a
Wow.
lot.
That's a lot.
Why didn't
Okay.
you clap for your own kid?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Wells.
Did I not clap for my kid?
Okay. Like I said,
Guilty for clap for your own
I've been
kid.
limited in what I've been able to attend this last month. I did make it to the Teacher of the Year event, which was really nice. If those of you that were able to attend. I did go to one event that involved the band, which was kind of interesting. It was the Walmart grand reopening. And the best thing about that deal was that the band got a check for $1,000. So that was nice. There's a lot of activities and events coming up this next month that I hope to be able to attend. That's it. Next.
Okay, Mr. Beheimer.
No comment.
Right?
I don't know if I can top just what happened here. This is amazing, all the hours and times these teachers have given, all the wonderful kids, what they've done. That's all that. Good luck on the last few weeks of school. That's it.
Whoop, whoop. Can I get a whoop, whoop?
Yeah.
Come on, Kristen, you know you want to.
Okay. Cody?
I'll keep mine short as well. Congratulations to everybody that's here tonight, all the retirees. We can't thank them enough for the dedication to our community and to our school district for their service. And also, I think there's a buzz in the air that summer's almost here, so everybody's going to have a nice long summer vacation. Everybody's looking forward to that, and say congratulations to the graduating class of 2023.
So before we go to the next one, I want to just throw out that this is playoff week we have, and I should have mentioned it earlier, I apologize. Baseball, soccer, track, golf, all of those, and very highly competitive. We expect to do really good things, and they're all over the state starting tomorrow, I think.
Regional starts for baseball Wednesday. I know that one.
Yeah, and then, so it'll be good. And we're hosting the 6A state Friday, Saturday, 5A state, maybe 5A state.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
I'd like to recognize our Teacher of the Year from each building and our district-wide Teacher of the Year, who is Stephanie Parker from Redstone. I did it? Yeah. Those of you who've been here a while have heard me say this before, but a child's teacher is the school. That's what they think of when they think of Yukon Public Schools. It's that teacher. That's their first person and their last person every day. And the importance of our teachers can never be underestimated. And so I appreciate them so much. Let's see. What else? Looking forward to graduation. Our exchange student is graduating this year. Then my granddaughter next year. Then it was really nice tonight with the retirees, because there was one of my daughter's teachers and one of my granddaughter's teachers. And we look at the multi-generational that we have represented here. Mr. Wells graduated from Yukon, all of that. So this is just a great place to be. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations on a great school year, and I hope you have a wonderful summer. All right, we will move on. Any requests, Dan? All right, the finance consent docket. Anything to be discussed?
It's really all pretty generic at
Yeah.
this time of year.
So I
Okay.
didn't even send them my normal questions because
Is that bland?
that was that plan, yeah.
I move that
Nothing
we
to talk-
approve all the business items on the finance docket as listed.
Okay, may I have a second?
I'll second that.
Vote, please.
Yes.
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 Yes. All right, next on our agenda is the special school board meeting minutes. Is there a motion to accept or not those minutes?
I move we approve the minutes as posted.
A second.
Vote, please.
Abstain.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, we are going to move on to item 8, which is to vote to approve or disapprove the resolution for, oops, I just lost it. Oops. Schools and Libraries Universal Services for 23-24. Is there any discussion?
This is our annual E-rate approval.
Okay, could I have a motion, please?
Move that we approve.
Second.
Vote?
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, moving on to item 9, the business consent docket. Is there any discussion on that?
Can I just point out real quick that this is the first time that our, where's Melissa? Our high school academic team has won state and qualified for nationals. And that's that first out of state stuff that you see. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's great. I love that. Thank you. Is there any discussion on this?
Suzanne, I was looking for something. Where's the item on the credit card? Is that in 9 here?
I think that was in the business consent docket.
Is where?
In the,
9G, okay.
uh-huh.
Could you explain a little bit how that's going to work for sure?
Sure.
I've
So-
had a little experience with those, and I'm concerned that we make sure that we've
Right.
got the procedures in place.
So we have a ton of policies and procedures in place already for credit card. And right now, Jason, it's Capital One, isn't that right? Right. So we already have all of the documentation, the procedures and policies in place for how to use, how not to use, all of those things. What this is doing, it is changing what we'll use from a credit card to a P card, which is basically the same thing, but we will use it for, instead of having to issue, like Deanne calling someplace and getting a, what's the word I'm looking for, where you try to get hotel reservations for somebody, you have to give them the tax information, all of those things. So we're joining this Oklahoma co-op, and what this will be it'll be a more simplistic way of doing it so that all these records are in place and we're able to do things on a faster basis. It'll reduce some of the POs and things that we have to use right. Let me rephrase that. It'll reduce some of the accounting pieces because we'll still do the POs, but all the payments will be made through the P card, and we get rebates for that. And it's there's an Oklahoma co-op that will be a part of that will go into that. But all of our credit card and purchasing policies that have been approved by our auditors are still in place. This is just like basically not using a credit card for those and allowing, let's say, like Desiree, who may be going to a national conference, to take that and present to the hotel to pay for the rooms instead of having the, yeah, there you go. Thank you. The hotel authorization forms and things like that. It's just, it makes business a lot easier.
So we'll have more cards out. Is that?
We'll have more available. You know, if we have people going different places at the same time, but they're not going to be like out per se. Jason, you have anything you want to throw in there?
It really is meant to simplify the process for Yukon and those businesses who deal more and more that don't accept purchase orders online. This will allow us to do that.
And then the receipts that back up all those charges, I assume will follow the same.
Yeah, they come to the
procedures you've always
district and,
had.
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
thank you.
Yep.
Any more questions? Okay, I would entertain a motion for item 10,
9.
9. tablet keeps jumping.
I move that
around.
we approve items 9A through 9H.
Thank you, Cody.
Second.
Second, okay. Vote, please.
Yes.
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 Yes. Is there any new business?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, now we'll do item 11. If I can get there again. That's personnel, and it's vote to convene or not convene an executive session to, I'm doing pretty good to not be able to see this.
It's real big behind you.
Maybe I should do that. Pursuant to 25 OS 307B1 to discuss the resignations, employment of support certified personnel, promotions, recommendation of change of assignment, and/or transfers as listed on the attached Exhibit A. Is there a motion?
I move that we convene in an executive session.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Vote, please.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, we're going to go do that and we will be back in a minute.
Yeah. We'll be back.
Now I really feel close. Well, hello there. How are you? I'm excited to hear about executive.
Are you in trouble?
There's,
Oh, that was in the chair.
there's something I just now did not say, so.
Why are y'all sitting so close?
Because we agreed
like
to
this.
have a meeting tomorrow morning, and this is where we ended up. Is this intimidating?
No,
No, it's not.
not for us, is it for you?
Is this a little creepy?
Creepy.
You could have popped one of those tables out and gone the other side, but that's all right.
I think we're back
We're back.
live on the interwebs.
So shh.
Yeah, not necessarily. I just wanted you to know.
Do you want this one?
It's not me, it's the Chromebook.
Purple, did you plan this? Like 3 of you in one.
I'm not in purple.
You think
No, there's some purple in that Ron John shirt.
I did not want to have that memo.
Kelly.
I'd like to acknowledge that the board has returned from executive session. There were no votes or actions taken. Is there any action we would like to take on the personnel docket?
I'd like to make a motion that we accept Exhibit A as presented.
Okay,
Second.
all of the stuff.
All
Yes,
of- yeah, Exhibit A didn't include that? Okay. Okay. What is it then?
You can just,
Exhibit
you
A
can
through
approve the
what?
personnel agenda.
Personnel items.
Okay, all personnel items.
Second.
vote please.
Yes.
Yes.
Abstain.
Yes.
Abstain. All right,
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
it's now time for the Beheimer motion.
I second.
Yes.
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 Yes.